Central Florida News13.com. I'm meteorologist Dave Cocciarella, and we have had a week of much colder than normal weather, multiple days with sub-freezing temperatures even in the Orlando area, and particularly this morning, there are a lot of ice on windshields out there, a lot of frost. In fact, my entire yard had frost over it, so a lot of folks saw that. And we're probably not going to see temperatures quite as low overnight tonight. This is actually the one sort of 12-hour period of somewhat milder temperatures. We had highs today in the low 60s, and then overnight we'll see temperatures fall back down into the 30s and 40s. Now, how low the temperatures go tonight will be highly dependent on just how much cloud cover we see out there. And right now we're going to forecast based on no cloud cover, because that's pretty much what's happening at this hour. But if some of those clouds build in, maybe temperatures won't fall quite as low. And that's one thing you can hope for. So Friday, our cold front comes in. And with our cold front is going to come some rainfall. This will be one of the fronts in which some of the moisture and even showers will lag back behind the front. So if you can imagine, as a cold front sweeps on by, the cold air comes in behind the cold front, and it's a shallow layer of cold air at first. If that moisture is still there in the mid-levels above that shallow layer of cold air, well, some of that precipitation might freeze when it hits that cold layer. Also, you got some evaporative cooling that happens with that as well. In the end, it might mean a couple of just dots or specks of frozen precipitation kind of flitting around overnight, Friday night into Saturday morning, and that's the kind of snowfall you've heard about now. Actual snowfall, that's not likely, but maybe a couple of specks we'll see, and we'll keep a close eye on that for you. Of course, a miserably cold, raw day on Saturday with highs in the 40s, and then cold weather again for us on Sunday morning, temperatures back down in the 20s. Finally, we'll begin to slowly climb out of that deep, cold pocket of air through the middle and end of next week. But really, still, it will be Friday or Saturday of next week before back up to normal for this time of year. And that's January temperatures. Coming up in a few minutes, you get the full details over at Central Florida News 13 with your weather on the ones. This is your weather on the web.